Good day all, this is Edith and Max from House of BBQ Experts. We have here the Rotiss-O-Max. So it's an accessory that fits on pretty much any rotisserie rods that you can make French fries, chicken wings, roasted vegetables. Yep. If you want to do
shrimps, like a paella, but in a roast or something.
Right. Smaller pieces of ribs if you want to just do ribs and meat separately. Yeah. Made of 304 stainless steel.
304 stainless steel, like not everything, but pretty much everything we do. It's when it's cooking, 304, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Now tell me, what's different from this basket from the other ones on the market? Because everything that you do, you and your brother, usually always raise it up a notch and make it more useful. The one thing I'm going to steal from you right now is the fact that it sits straight. Any other basket that are around, you try to put something in it and it keeps tipping and you lose all your content. So this one sits straight. But tell me about the other features that you guys have added to it.
Like I said, the 204 stainless steel first is something really great. The lock
mechanism.
Exactly, to make sure that it doesn't open, because some of them are just kind of a snap or something. So after a while, something can happen. You don't want this to open, or if you didn't clip it enough. You imagine you put all your chicken wings, they're ready to, almost ready, and it open and everything's thrown everywhere. You don't want that. Also, the fact that we have made sure that actually, like I said, all the time we use the product we design. So we made sure that those things that are kind of the tumbler, you know. Yeah. So when things are turning,
it makes sure that it keeps spinning and it moves the content around.
Exactly. So we thought like the first we tried were not thick enough. So we made sure that they were thick, really thick. Okay. I mean, I don't think some things like that can break, but this one will not break, that's for sure.
This one will not break. And we can use this as a serving platter on its own. Also, if we put it over a cookie sheet or something to serve the chicken wings, for instance, right out of it. So
you can actually use both or something like that, yeah.
And another thing I love about this one is that when comes the time to store it, ta-da! Doesn't take much room in the cupboard, so you've actually cut the space by half to store it. This is a great product that everybody who already enjoys rotisserie, be it chicken, ducks, or anything, will absolutely love. It's a very healthy way to do many dishes because you don't need.
Easy way also.
That's right, easy, because you don't need to follow it. It won't burn. It keeps moving. It keeps turning. Very low fat or no fat at all required when you want to mix in pieces of zucchinis or anything that you'll want to use.
It's not going to stick to it. That's the principle of a rotisserie. So when it's
very practical product. A must-have. 304 stainless steel, so you can just give it a little light brushing and then stick it in the dishwasher if you want. Obviously, the more you use it, the more it will show the color, but it won't warp. It'll stay very solid. It's actually strongly made, quite heavy too. Yep. I think that this is something that a lot of people are going to enjoy.
And really easy to use. I mean, you just have to understand that you need to put this hinge right here, close it, put your meat or your veggies or anything in it first, and then you lock it. And you take your rotisserie, go straight through it, and that's it. That's all you got to do. You got nothing else. It's really easy. That's the good part. And I love to do. We do a lot of poutine with this. So we use like alumi cheese, cheese that you can grill. We put
which won't melt through it. It'll just roast and that would be
slowly
lovely.
cook. But we put actually the potatoes first. So when the potatoes are like 5 minutes away from being perfect, you add the cheese, and at the end you use sauce and you just pour it over while it's still turning. It's gonna do a little mess, but still it's gonna be.
It will be delicious. Now let's remember, when you put your ingredients in it, that it's cold, you can manipulate it just like this. So once you go back to it, people need to be careful. It'll be hot. So use gloves. That's right. The second time that you get back to it, but otherwise, it's relatively lightweight, very durable and sturdy, very resistant.
And the way also, one thing really important, if you are like me and you add more stuff to it, we made sure that you can remember easily, you know, this part is gonna stick to the rod. Because let's say you open it and you thought it was this one, you can just like kind of not take the good one and everything's gonna drop. So when you need to see that, we put those two plates on the same thing.
So
that's
as you get settled,
easier to
you do
remember.
this, you do it in this basket.
Yeah, you can remember because
If you want to use this one as a serving platter, you just flip it over.
That's it.
Let all the food drop in that one. Remove the bottom piece that will be at the top, and then you also have it all in one. Your cooking accessory as well as your serving accessory.
Exactly.
Well, this is a wonderful product, the Rotiss-O-Max. It's a rotisserie basket, but has so many more uses. I can't wait to try it with French
And even
fries
without a
or-
rotisserie, by the way, you can use that. You can just throw it on the barbecue and turn it once in a while. Like, I mean, don't use full fire if you do that, but let's say you're cooking an indirect heat.
Yeah, you
wanna
could
do
use it to
chicken.
contain as a
Exactly,
container to
yeah,
cook, but definitely designed to be
It was designed for the rotisserie.
easy to use without maintenance. You put it on, you walk away, put a timer, have a look at it every 20 minutes, and the food will grill slowly and perfectly.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. This is another one that actually I must add to my list of accessories to add to the collection. This was Max from House of BBQ Experts. Follow us on barbecue-experts.com. Thank you so much, Max. Can't wait to
I love to play with
taste anything that you'll cook us with that.
Oh, yes.